G'day everyone and welcome back to episode 65, where today we'll still be working along the Wild West area, heading right down to the Wild West Falls. Only a couple of buildings left and we should hopefully be straight onto Wild West Falls on episode 70. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, maybe even earlier. I'm not sure yet, but we're continuing on from last week's episode, down from this little billboard that we built. The town that's in that billboard, as I said in the last video, is from a failed project that I spent a year building. I've just never got around to releasing it. The trailer that I made for the park, I'll put it up here now. This was the poster for the movie that I made. I wanted just to try and see if I could recreate a movie within Planet Coaster, and I love watching it. It's one of my favorite videos that I've created, just because of just how fun it was just to create something different inside of Planet Coaster. So if you could check that out, that would be amazing. If you could, I'll put the little link there and maybe at the end of the video as well, so you to check out. But yeah, so moving on to this, you'll see that I end up deleting most of this because I didn't really know what I wanted from this building. I knew that I had to try and hide that picture, but then also make it flow into it a little easier than what it does right now. And I don't know whether I've done that correctly, but I feel like I've achieved my goal of what I wanted to in this build. So you'll see here that I played around with a couple of different angles and a couple of different options of what I thought this area could have used. I originally wanted to do slatting myself, but then I realized that was going to be very hard with the other window pieces, and it was just easy to put them white panels on this to break it up a little bit easier. So the part of this building, I did want to have it where you could actually walk in and interact with it, just because I haven't really done that in park buildings before. I've normally just left them either blank behind there, or I've just filled it in and blocked in the windows to make it so you can't see in there. But I just wanted this building to be where you could walk right up to one of them windows, and inside of it could be just a little saloon. I thought it was just an easy build, just with pieces that I knew I wasn't going to use anytime soon or stuff like that. So I'm just trying to remember what I did here. So yeah, that's right, I was building the bar at this point. So I didn't want it to come out too far. I realized that when I finished building this part that I was well past where I thought I would be with this. I thought I could hide it and have a little side entrance, but yeah, the more I redesigned, the more I decided that it would be best to make the room look massive, make the room look like it was huge and you could walk in and interact, but it's more just that forced perspective of you looking through the windows and you looking through the door. That's why, there you go, I finally found my swinging doors on a piece that I couldn't use. So yeah, so this is just me going through just different parts of what we had, because it's fun to me to try and find pieces that I haven't used before and seeing where I can use them and stuff like that. That's me obviously working on a little bit of lighting. So I end up coming back through this part here. You'll see me build here when we swap videos in a couple of seconds. This is just me giving the rough sort of design what I wanted, and then this is just what we're going to do. So I realized pretty early on that what I really needed to do was design the decking to follow that path that it's on now, and that wasn't going to work with the angle that we had. So it worked out a lot easier for me once I decided just to follow this pathing, I should say. And then instead of doing the slat roof, I figured it would be a lot easier for me to do it as a balcony where actors, or do they even have the Wild West actors walking around in Movie World anymore? But they could come and like interact with guests, or it was just something different to what I was planning with that sort of park. But then with doing this, I knew it was going to help out a lot with trying to match it with the matte painting that we're going to have in the picture there behind it. So, which wasn't an easy task, I can tell you now, of trying to get it to not only match but also flow to where, like, as you can see now in the background, the carving isn't too high, and it's not like what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that like the sight lines are a lot easier to manage with just that angle of the park, because you got to remember it's got to look nice from all the way back from when you turn the corner at Scooby-Doo. You can see that wall, but then also when you get up close to it and stand directly in front of it to where it looks nice as well. So the way that they achieve that in this is having this building half and half. It's half real, half of it's painted in the painting, so it matches up beautifully. Like if you actually go and have a look at the pieces, they've even got pieces coming out of the painting itself to connect with the actual building from the outside. So trying to recreate that within a computer game was very hard to do. So yeah, I think it's just me colouring now, just trying to get it to look a little bit more aged than what it was, and then trying to find, oh my goodness, trying to find roofing pieces was insane here. I've always thought I had a way more options when it came to this roofing section, but it's when I really started to look into it that I was really dumbfounded to just how little there was in this game of like Wild West sort of, I don't know, like what are they called? Facades, essentially. So I ended up trying to find a balance between these big massive pieces that I don't think I've used anywhere else, I'm not sure, but they just looked really nice with what I was trying to do, and it was just about trying to shrink them down to make them look a little less inconspicuous of how this building is. So I know that this building is designed to be a fake facade where it's really nothing behind it, but I really tried to do a proper interior for once, so instead of me just leaving it for either a later period or just not doing it at all. I know in the next couple of videos, so I'll just skip ahead here, I'm pretty much trying to speed rush to get to the Wild West Falls, as that ride is really starting to scare the crap out of me in my own brain now, where I'm starting to really get worried about how we're going to achieve it and how we're going to implement it into the park. But for now, we're just going to move forwards with this part. As you can see, this is just me trying to rearrange. I end up shrinking it even more than that. I think I go down to one panel. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just dumbfounded. Are you guys still watching? Like, is this how far people watch? I'm not sure. Like, I don't really look at like the statistics of when like people stop watching and like, what's it called? My retention rate, I should say. So I don't know whether people are still watching. Like, what are we? 8 minutes into a video. I mean, if you're still watching, let's see. Comment down below your favorite color, and then just don't tell anyone why you're commenting down your favorite color. Just write your favorite color, and then it'll be our secret of why. And people will have no idea why you're telling me your favorite color. But yeah, the backstage part of this whole build, I'm still unsure what we're going to do, because I know I really just want to get this to you guys as quick as I can. So I don't know whether I'll do that on my own, or I should do that in like a video to show you guys. It'll obviously be done by the time you get it, but I mean more like, do you want to see that part, or do you want to just like skip it? I'm not sure, but yeah. So no, that's another build done. This building was very intimidating to me. I really thought I was going to have a lot of problems with it. Just it being so centered into this build part. The rest of it is pretty like, not easy, but it's more just tedious stuff where it's just trying to get stuff to measure out to be past that building. So at the moment, I'm still doing my Monday and Friday uploads, so I will see you guys on Friday. Thank you so much for watching. I suppose I'll see you next. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. It's like 3 a.m. here and I'm uploading this video, so I'm sorry. I'm very sorry about mumbling today, but make sure you have a great day. Check out one of these videos. Check out that trailer. It's just there. And yeah, just have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching. See yous.